Hey guys, so as you can see from the title of this video, this is going to be the review and analysis of chapter 77 of Chainsaw Man. So if you haven't read Chainsaw Man or haven't caught up yet, click off this video, go read it, it's amazing. So without any further ado, let's start. Oh boy, chapter 77. There's a lot of stuff I want to talk about in this chapter. It might seem like it's a bland chapter, nothing much had happened in it, but this chapter is full of mysteries. Let's just review it. Chapter 77, it starts off where the chapter 76 ended, which is Denji trying to open the door as soon as he wakes up because of the rings. But in the last chapter, Denji remembers the time Pochita told him not to open the door. He gets these nightmares time to time, so he's a bit afraid from opening that door. Next, we see Power, who wakes up too after Denji and asks him, "What's up? What's all the noise about?" Then Denji realizes that it's not just the doorbell, but it's also the telephone that's ringing. His priorities completely shift from opening the door to answering the phone. Then he picks up the phone first. Big shock, it is Makima. But last chapter we saw Makima fight the gun devil. I know that everything in the last chapter happened in 7 seconds. If you see it, the gun devil massacre starts around 3:18:21 and it ends at 3:18:28. which is about 7 seconds that massacre took place. In those 7 seconds, Makima made a wing of literal human dead bodies, 6 of them. And the wound which the gun devil gave her in the head, enough to go through it possibly, she used her brain tissue like an angel. Bro, that's messed up, first of all. So, we don't know when this incident of Denji answering the call takes place because the massacre took place in the 8 seconds. So we don't know if this is an hour after that, 2 hours after that, because when Makima calls Denji, she first asks him that did he see the news? And Denji of course replies that he was sleeping, he and Power of course. So this event of her asking if he has seen the news indicates that time has passed. It might be 30 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hours, we don't know, but we know that time has passed. So let's see what happened in this short period of time. First of all, Makima tells Denji what had happened in the massacre. The gun devil suddenly appeared. We weren't able to completely kill it. It took over a dead body and escaped. This sentence alone, this entire event alone, sounds very wrong. First of all, this isn't the official translations that I'm reading right now, but yeah, even though it's a raw translation, the meaning is pretty obvious here, and that is that Makima is, I guess she's lying because it might seem true what she's saying, but the gun devil suddenly appeared and we weren't able to kill it. If you read the last few chapters, you know it felt like Makima was anticipating. She was expecting everything to happen as it happened. The expressions on her face when the massacre started in 7 seconds, it remained the same. Yeah. And even when Angel Devil and Aki went to her, she was like, that's an order. She was acting strange, yeah. So the gun devil suddenly appeared. That's saying she did not know that it was gonna happen, but I think she knew. And we weren't able to completely kill it. We didn't see how the fight ended, so we don't know what's that. What happened, how did he escape? Because the last time we saw the fight, it was all the devils that Makima had were getting hold of the gun devil, right? But now she's saying that they were not able to kill it. So we don't know about that. And she says it took over a dead body, which also remains a mystery for now. And Makima also tells Denji that the gun devil is the one who is ringing the doorbell at his doorstep. Like, bro, wait, how does she know that? First of all, how does she know that the gun devil is in front of his doorstep? And how does she know his location after he escaped? That's a big question. Of course, Denji thinks it's a joke. Like, why would the gun devil come at his doorstep? Of course, no one would believe that, but if it's Makima saying it, of course, Denji will believe it. Denji starts panicking. He tells Power what happened, what Makima told him. And of course, even Power won't believe what he's saying because she's a devil and she can smell who is at the doorstep. And for her to be completely confident that it's not the gun devil, yeah, that is reasonable that she's not, panicking right now. So she speculates that it's Aki that's on the doorstep. Fine. She even calls out his name, to which there is no response at all. Denji goes near the door. He tells Power to go and take Nayako and run to the veranda, to which Power questions him, but Denji looks so serious over here that even Power acknowledges that and then walks to the veranda. Fine, let's skip it a bit. Denji goes to the door. He walks slowly. He goes to the door and he's thinking that there is no way that the gun devil's on his doorstep. He's like, Makima is joking, right? He sees and it does look like it's the gun devil. The design, there is a gun coming out of his head. There is nothing in his hands. It's just a gun on his forehead. Denji doesn't believe it even when he sees it. And he remembers what Makima told him, that he shouldn't question him at all. Just start the fight. Just try to finish gun devil as soon as possible. Then the gun devil says, Denji. Of course, Denji is confused, like, how does he know my name? And then we see a flashback. Of who, you ask? This flashback is of Aki. Top note, yeah. It's the time when he went out to play with the snow with his little brother. I guess his little brother right now, if we keep the timeline correct, this might be the time when he told his little brother to go and get gloves. And then he saw Denji. No, this doesn't make sense. Wait. So, this is a mental representation of Aki right now, I guess. He is the child which we saw in his flashback. He is a kid version of himself in the snowy day when the gun devil killed his entire family. And then he looks at Denji. Then he makes a snowball fight, he says, that he's gonna play with Denji. It looks to be like a gunshot, like multiple gunshots. Strong enough to push Denji away from the veranda, like directly off the floor, so that he falls down. He's cut in half. Power is a bit shocked, and Denji tells them to hide. Power is confused, but she says it can't be true, because the smell from the doorway belonged to Aki. Denji, of course, doesn't believe that too. Then comes the gun devil and shoots Denji down, and then we start the fight between the gun devil and Denji, the chainsaw man. But the question is, if the gun devil has taken over Aki's body, whatever his name is, Aki, if he has taken over his body, when Makima called Denji through the telephone, why did she say that the gun devil took over a dead body, and why didn't she say that the gun devil took over Aki's body? Why was that? And we know that the dead body of Aki was with Makima in her right wing from the last chapter which we saw, right? How did the gun devil get Aki's body? How? So, for unraveling everything that happened in this chapter, we'll have to, of course, look back in the previous chapters. Makima had 6 dead bodies as her wings, her brain tissue as a hollow. Aki was right beside her as a dead body, which we got confirmation that, yeah, Aki is dead. Technically, that's what we got to get from the Viz translation, that one of the deaths was Aki. So, how did the gun devil take over his body? And how did Makima lose? Because in this chapter, we haven't seen her face even once. We haven't seen her even once this entire chapter. We don't know what's up with Aki. Like, what happened after the 7 seconds? How much time had passed? What all happened? Did the gun devil, Makima talk, fight? What happened? We don't know anything. Of course, people are speculating theories that, yeah, the Makima is the villain, which may be likely, but we know that Makima's power surpasses that of the darkness devil. We don't know how much powerful she is compared to others, but yeah, she is stronger than the darkness devil, and that's confirmed from the last chapters which we read. We know that she's a devil too because of her actions. She literally healed her head, a brain injury, a gunshot to her head, and also she has the power to beat a primal devil, the darkness devil in this case. So it's obvious that Makima should be strong enough to kill the gun devil. If you would make the gun devil fight a primal devil, I would put my money on the primal devil because they are the fears which are in human instincts, of course. So if Makima can beat the darkness devil, then gun devil is a piece of cake really for Makima. Or I might be wrong here, correct me if I don't know. But Makima losing the fight, I don't see that. I don't see that at all. She can't lose that fight. So what if Makima and the gun devil are working together? Who knows, right? All we know is that Makima's face the last few chapters was the same throughout the last few chapters. Like, it was calm, steady, expecting something to happen the entire way. And yeah, there is a bit of possibility that Aki is alive, because what future devil saw of Aki was he's gonna die a brutal way by Denji. And they're gonna fight each other, right? Denji and Aki are gonna fight now. He might be alive, Aki might be alive, but he's unconscious and they're gonna fight. And I guess Denji is going to open the door in his mind. The Pochita told not to open. He's gonna open it. He's gonna, I don't know, like, he's gonna go berserk. He's gonna go full power. He's gonna kill Aki in the worst way possible. He's gonna go out of control, basically. Yeah, there are so many unanswered questions. First of all, Makima, where is she? She's nowhere to be found. What happened after the massacre? What did the gun devil do to Makima? And what happened basically? We don't know how much time passed between the massacre and Denji waking up, the gun devil coming to the doorstep. Something happened there, which we don't know of. If you have theories on what happened, just leave it in the comments. I don't know, whatever. But this chapter is more than meets the eye, and it's only gonna get more exciting. I really liked this chapter. I would give this chapter I'll give this chapter 8 out of 10, because I it's like when you finish the chapter, you're like, oh wait, that's it? I thought there would be more. Like, you want more and more. Like, it's that good. Maybe a 9 out of 10, 8 out of 10. But this was a good chapter. It had mysteries. Gun devil attacking Denji. That was good. But I have a question. Like, do you guys really think that Aki has died, or Is he gonna die? So until the next chapter, we just accumulated more mysteries than answers. So let's see what the next chapter has for us. And yeah, I will be even reviewing the next chapter because I love the series and I'm willing to dedicate my entire entire free time to it because it's just too good. I finished reading. I just caught up to Chainsaw Man 2 days ago basically, and since then I'm all about it. I really love it. Waiting for the anime adaptation, waiting for the next chapter with you all. If you really like this content, and yeah, I personally did not see any YouTube channel themselves reviewing Chainsaw Man chapters one after the other. So I thought, why not be the first? I mean, even if my voice isn't good, I can share my passion, right? I love this series, so yeah, if you want more reviews, I mean, even if you don't want, I will keep making it because I like it. So if you want to see more reviews and discuss with me, because I would love to discuss with you all in the comments, I would really love. If you want to discuss, I mean, as passionate fans of the series, I would love to discuss with you. And I would review this every chapter up till it ends. I will review it on this channel. Thank you for watching. Yeah, we are left with more questions than answer, but that's a good thing because we know that the story is not going to end very soon. If I would say this story has just begun for me. Anyways, see ya guys. Until next week. Or I don't know, I will make another video. I don't know what I will do, but until the next time. Peace.